All right, hello viewers. It's Huffy Baby, and we're here doing a daily rally through New Zealand. The car we get here is, see, it's a Rally 4, front wheel drive, Ford Fiesta. Sunny spells, cloudy. I mean, we're probably not going to get too much weather here, I don't think. But we'll see. I think they might surprise us. Maybe open the stage with some rain. It's happened before. And we're off. We start at night. Definitely going to take their soft on this one. I mean, I can't actually think of a single situation where I wouldn't take soft. When would you take hard tires in a rally? Especially, well, in a rally maybe, but like, in a simulator? You tell me if there's a simulator where you would actually take hard tires, but can't think of one. So when we're going into the suspension setup, I'm thinking this is going to be a windy road, so at the very least we're going to set the camber a lot higher. You could usually set the rear anti-roll bar to be a bit stiffer. I mean, just because you don't really care if it loses contact with the ground as much. The default setups here, WRC really likes to give you some wily cars, and honestly, I think they can be a bit more linear. We're going to extend the gears because, the gears usually run too short in the default setups. This is where my keyboard doesn't work. It happens. This shit always takes way longer in edit than it does when I'm doing it. I feel like I fixed this issue pretty quick. Alright, it did throw some rain at us.
3, 2, 1, let's go. Flat left.
So we're gonna start off. Obviously a lot of wheel spin, front wheel drive car, very low grip in here. And the twists and turns start coming very quickly, and they don't stop coming. And if we keep hitting them, I won't stop coming. That felt kind of quick to me. Very nice way to take the bends. Managing the understeer pretty well. And honestly, there really isn't a lot of understeer. Oh! We got a wall ride bonus, followed by a grind over there. Don't wanna avoid those. They're not gonna speed us up at all. We're gonna get hit with these series of lefts that actually take pretty quickly. Series of lefts, I'm on series of fours. Cut that. Yeah, we totally will. This is pretty much flat here. Though as you're gonna see, I'm probably not gonna be able to leave even fourth gear here. We have a massive curve here, and the weird part of it is that you could probably take it much faster than I am, but like, how do you know the stage isn't just gonna throw you off the road? I mean, there's so many bumps here, you know, you take one a bit too hard and, you know, you're gonna get catapulted. Don't get catapulted.
Keep in tight.
That's the number one rule of rallying, for sure. Want to avoid catapults.
To left 4 short and right 5.
Overall, just sticking to second and third gear. They tell you when you first start rallying that, you know, the degree of the turn can usually be associated with like the gear that you're in, but generally you kind of don't even want to do that. You want to stay, you want to not switch gears as much as possible, because gear switching takes time, especially like in the weaker cars. And so here you want to be able to kind of like take the road and then just go flat, you know, in as few gears as possible. So I'm just going to be in second and third. And I feel like, oh man, I'd want to take a longer gear, I think. I think I'd want to do... Like, I'm thinking, what if I could just stay in second gear for the entire stage, you know? We'll see how that turns out.
To left 5 short and left 4 short. Into right 3 long, into left 3, into right 3 tightens.
Going pretty fast here, not too bad. Got a little bit of bump off a wall, but I'm gonna cover that. The road here is really wide and we're gonna make full use of it. Here you can see we kind of get even like a little bit too much oversteer, which is, you know, you wouldn't expect it in a front-wheel drive car. But again, you know, modern front-wheel drive cars can be pretty agile. They got those differentials that are good. Good differential is a different, a better joke for sure. I'm sure there could be a better joke about this. And yeah, we'll get there. Absolutely. This channel is going to be all about jokes, as I am incredibly funny. Ask anybody. Ask them. We're going to flat out at the finish line. I don't know why I went on that tangent there. Way to go. Way to finish. Yeah, we even flat out. This car doesn't even get into 5th gear. And we're here at spot 7, 11 seconds behind leader. This leaderboard here does not matter at all. This daily just started, which means not enough people have finished it. But as you can see, we've set a benchmark. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it again. We're going to see how much time we're going to shave off. I want to do maybe one more complete run here. We have 4:39.05 to beat. Can we? Can we do it? So we're going back in. We've saved the setup. I decided I'm going to leave the suspension where it is. I'm pretty sure. I might lower the car here. We're going to lower the car for just a couple of dots. I mean, my mentality here is that you want to be as low as possible. But that's going to be tough to gauge because this stage is very bumpy. And I think I would just want to stay. And here is my pitiful attempt at extending the gears. Obviously, to know what I'm doing, I decide to, instead of adjusting each gear by 1, I'm just going to extend the final drive. And so I go here, and here's the beautiful part.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Is that I'm actually not sure which direction to push that slider to extend the final gear. The tooltips are gone. And wouldn't you know it, it's the opposite of the direction that I pushed it. But I only realized that once I'm in the actual race. And you can see here, I'm thinking, wow, I'm really flying through the gears here. I'm getting to 4th gear easy. Something is up. But also, what I noticed, I'm kind of faster. I'm feeling kind of faster here. I kind of think about that for a bit. I am faster, and that gets me thinking. So maybe quicker gear shifts aren't the worst. And you can see, even though the shifts are faster, I'm still mostly in 2nd, 3rd gear here, just like in the other ones, but they're a bit quicker. I think that might actually help with acceleration. Since we're kind of a bit more familiar with the track, we take it a lot more confidently. But what we'll find out is that this run is doomed. It is doomed as I take this curve a lot faster than previously, if I remember correct. But even as kind of quick as this run feels, what we'll see is that it doesn't go well for us. Here, go 5 left tightens, but it's not the 5 that I was expecting. And I fucked up. And we kissed the tree. So we're going to restart, and I was very convinced that I need to have longer gears, even though, for sure, that stage felt like, up until that tree, it felt pretty quick. I was pretty confident. Yeah, let's go. Let's go after that gear ratio. We're going to set it way down. I think we just max it out without changing any of the gears individually, and we just take it as is.
3, 2, 1. Off we go. Flat left into flat right. And left 4 long.
What we see is we're automatically slower. But the way I figure is that if, again, if I change the gears less, then over time I'll be faster, right? And honestly, I wonder what the math on that is. I guess it depends on what car you're in too. Some cars can switch gears pretty quick. Oh, and this is just way unoptimal. You see, longer gears means you get carried wider through these corners. So I feel like I gotta stay in 2nd, for sure. I think we literally have our long 1st gear just so we can go around that hairpin. Really pushing the speed on this curve. Downshift for some fucking reason, and this is the kind of thing, you see, I'm trying to avoid that. I'm trying to avoid downshifts, but I end up doing it anyway. I don't have the discipline, and I think it definitely defeats the purpose of going longer gears. I think it ended up not paying off in the speed, as we'll find out. Can't stop wall riding. Can't stop. Won't stop.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
Ooh, I felt very quick on that, but we kind of lost some speed being too sideways. Should have been smoother, but it felt like a good slide initially. We take this bend a bit too sharp, and I have to straighten out. I think things like that can lose you some speed for sure. Not knowing, when to straighten out, or like when or if your car is gonna follow that really nice arc. But you see, we didn't die in that tree. I learned my lesson, and when I saw that tree, I was like, not today, tree. Not today. But we go very smooth through the curves here. It was very nice, even with the wall ride, even with a little bit of that oversteer, with our ass falling out. Nice curve there, avoiding the rocks, cutting these corners. just the way we're instructed. But here we go wide and hit the curb a little. Not ideal, but again, that's kind of something I didn't consider when I was extending the gears. And we'll see here that it takes us even longer to get to top speed along the straight. And if I'm not wrong, we can check the video, but I finish at a slightly lower top speed. And we shave about 3 seconds off our time. So really it was faster. But it's possibly it's also faster just because I'm able to maintain a faster pace. Because I'm more familiar with the track. And I think I noticed that. So even though usually I stop at 2 full attempts, I felt like I could do better if, in fact, I just shorten the gears. So we got 436 now as opposed to 439, and I want to cut that down. So we're going to do one more run. I'll do a bonus run. Yeah, let's actually load our setup. Keep the suspensions all the same, but again, we're going to extend the ratio. And ironically, move it back to the default. I think if you check the video, you'll see that this is exactly where the original final drive ratio started. But I did extend the first and second gear a little bit.
5, 4, 3,
just a little.
2, 1. Let's go. Flat left into flat right.
And so what we see here is, yeah, we kind of break in the middle. We saw a ton of wheel spin in the first gear from the start, and that's to be expected. But we get up to third way faster.
Into left 4 and right 5 brake tightens 3. Into left 5, keep into right 4.
We cut the corners without going over them. We have a ton of oversteer there, but we straighten it out. I'm going too fast to fail. That's what that is. And we get a really nice jump there. So nice that I get scared. Shift down to 2 so that we don't fall off the edge. That was a sick move. But that's kind of what I was saying earlier is, you know, you go just a bit faster and the hill that would normally just be like a little bit of a crest is suddenly a fucking launcher, and that's something that you got to be careful with, especially like increasing pace from, you know, like I am, from beginner to, I guess, somewhere in the new intermediates. Let's call it that. Not total dog shit. Let's call it that. Not total dog shit tier. Let's run with that one. So here I am way more confident in my fourth gear. I'm going to stay on it over this entire bend. Nice, we take this slide very well. And this is already feeling good. This is already feeling faster than anything I've done in the past 3 runs, really. Take that really wide, and so we take the slide too. I'm not sure if we lost speed there or if we were going so fast that the pace was quicker anyway, but wasn't as smooth as I'd like. But here we avoid the wall, so we're actually been really good about the wall rides. Not doing that. Maintaining contact with the ground. Getting that speed. Oh, we definitely lost speed there. That was definitely not the ideal slide. This is closer to what it should have been. Instead of finishing the slide sideways, we would have straightened out. Maybe I could have kept some momentum going, but in that first bend, in the second, kind of like in that second bend. Let's keep going. Didn't kiss the tree. Missed me with the tree. almost hit the gates, or it feels like we have.
And left 4 short. Into right 3 long, into left 3.
The unfortunate thing about WRC dailies is that there is no replay feature, which means I can't do much with editing, and I have to drive on my regular setup and just show you this. Hopefully with the other videos I'll be able to integrate the replay mode better, and we can have some good edits, see how things looked at from the side, review some footage. But from first person view, you kind of just watch. And I mean, it's still good, but I feel like some more camera angles would be great. Of course, you know, adding a replay feature into your daily rallies is too advanced for Nikon. That's why they lost the WRC license. That's why they're going back to Codemasters, who have replays on their dailies in Dirt Rally 2. You know, at this point, 5 or so years ago. Ancient game still has like regular standard UI features that for some reason WRC refuses to include. And we're good. We finished with a really good top speed. And we cut another 3 seconds. So over 4 attempts, we've actually shaved a good 6 seconds off our original run. And isn't that wonderful? I think that about does it. Thanks a lot for watching. And if you watched the whole way through, good on you. Way to go, buddy. Way to do that. The last run still had commentary. I'm not sure if I should do how much commentary I should really do, but you know, we're kind of digging in my butt here and trying to figure out what's what. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together. Thank you guys for watching. It's Huffy Baby, and I'm fucking out.